This sandwich literally changed my life. Let me explain. At the end of 2019, I was in some of the best shape of my life. I had just moved down to Houston, Texas. My diet was not something I enjoyed, but it was effective. After following that diet for about 16 weeks, right when it was time to come off, two things happened. The first was that my best friend that moved down with me moved all the way back to Ohio. I was alone. The second was that a new virus was just unleashed upon the world and lockdown started. So just like I imagine a lot of people did, locked inside, nothing to do, no one to even hang out with, I just started eating, I started drinking, and over the course of really just a few weeks, I went from some of the best shape I'd ever been in my life to some of the worst. And without being able to reliably buy produce or meat at the grocery store, things were looking grim. But since a lot of people were in the same predicament I was, people were online, they were cooking, they were improvising. And I was one of those people. My channel had the biggest growth spurt it ever had during that time frame, and it all started with a very simple concept and recipes like this one. Not being able to follow my old diet made me hit my macros in any way possible. And what I discovered was that whether I ate 5 meals a day filled with foods like this, or I did my old diet with chicken, rice, and broccoli, my body reacted the exact same. And this discovery changed the game for me. In no time at all, eating stuff like this, I was shredded again. I felt amazing. I was able to launch my cookbook and really deep dive into this entire concept. And along the way, especially in those early days and still today, I ate a heck of a lot of PB&Js. That still tastes just as good as it did when I was a kid. And would you believe me if I told you this has only 300 calories and we're still getting in 40 grams of protein? Yeah, I know it's hard to believe, which is why I'm gonna show you right now how to make it. Now, starting with the peanut butter, we're gonna need 3 things. First, we need a whey protein powder. Now, this one's 0 carb and unflavored, but I started making this with vanilla, so use whatever you want. It's gonna taste great either way. Next up, we need some peanut powder, AKA peanuts that have had all the fat sucked out of them, dry roasted, chopped, powderized, way better for you, tons of flavor. With these 3 things, we can make super peanut butter, AKA peanut butter that has less calories from fat, far more calories from protein, with the exact same flavor. Now, we wanna make sure we get the measurements right, so you need a food scale. We're gonna wanna weigh it out. The weighing portion is probably the most important part, which is why I have every single ingredient and measurement listed for every single recipe in my cookbook, which you can find at the first link in the description box. It has over 350 recipes, all of them from the channel, step-by-step instructions, higher protein, lower carb versions of our favorite foods, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and the best part is you get it one time. That actually unlocks the updates forever. So every time I drop a new video and update the book, you get that update for free. You just gotta download it. If that's not a good deal, I don't know what is. Hit the link down below if you want to check it out. We're going to start with 42 grams of our Greek yogurt down in a bowl, then 32 grams of the peanut powder, which ends up being an absolute ton, and then 29 grams of our protein powder, which for most brands ends up being 1 scoop. And now we just need to add a little moisture back in to turn this into peanut butter. So we'll start with just a little bit of water, going with a spoon, start mixing everything together. And if you look closely, it's slowly starting to change. We're going to add just a tiny bit more, give her another go, and just like that, same texture, same taste as peanut butter, virtually identical, except it is way healthier with more protein. I'm telling you, give it a taste test, a blind one versus regular peanut butter, you're probably gonna like this better. Now in sandwich fashion, we need 2 slices of bread. And contrary to popular belief, bread ain't bad for you. It's bread that's high in carbs and calories that are bad for you. If you get something like this Sara Lee 45 bread, 45 calories a slice, you really can't go wrong. Tastes amazing. So we'll just take our peanut butter and spread it all over one of these pieces. And by the way, that little trick makes a ton. This ain't gonna be some skimpy sandwich, I promise. Now for the jam, I prefer strawberry on mine. If you like grape, you can do grape, doesn't matter. Do mango if you want. There's no rules in this kitchen. Other than, you need to make sure instead of jam, it's actually strawberry preserves, preferably with fiber. This is your best bet. We're just gonna use 32 grams. If you want a little more, go right ahead. It's only 10 calories a serving, and you'll be getting even more fiber. Now just go in with a spoon, mix it all together. Essentially, we're just breaking it up, making it more spreadable. And all right, that is what we're looking for. Toss her on. And we're gonna spread this just like we did with the peanut butter. You didn't realize I was gonna teach you how to make a PB&J today, did you? You never made one. I feel sorry for your childhood. Or maybe you just didn't grow up poor. Boom. And all we gotta do now, lay it right on top. Give her a slight press, and boom, folks. We officially have a high protein, low calorie, low carb, delicious peanut butter and jelly sandwich. AKA the sandwich that literally changed my life. And to be honest, it really doesn't get much better than this. I could eat these all day. My only warning is, make sure you bring a napkin. Now in the entire PB&J, we're only getting 301 calories, 3 grams of fat, 41 grams of protein, and only 20 grams of net carbs. And if you really want to put that number into perspective, one serving or 32 grams of regular peanut butter is right around 200 calories. So literally making the other sandwich and the peanut butter alone, if you didn't use too much, would already be 100 calories more than this with almost as many carbs and not anywhere close to the amount of protein. And that's exactly why I love this diet. If you try this and you like it, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to try even more recipes, there's a ton on my channel. Literally, you can scroll forever and you're gonna find pizzas, burgers, everything else. Or if you're already sold on it and you want all those recipes in your pocket, pick up a copy of my cookbook. Link in description. If you follow us in there, I know you'll see results no matter what. You just gotta get in the kitchen and do it. And if you're a massive peanut butter fan and the thought of giving it up forever really just has you feeling some type of way, and for some reason you don't own any bowls to mix up some of this super butter yourself, then I recommend you try the Death by Peanut Butter Anabar, the world's best tasting protein bar. Dipped in peanut butter and coated in peanut butter candy, this thing literally tastes like dessert, and it contains 20 grams of protein, super soft. Ooh, seriously, look at that. I know if you try it, you'll be a believer. This is my favorite flavor, hands down. The first protein bar that actually tastes like a candy bar. TheAnabar.com. My code RJ10 will save you money if you want to try it. We're in a ton of retailers, rolling out the Sheetz gas station, HEB, GNC, Hy-Vee, Vitamin Shop. You can find them almost anywhere. And if you don't want to leave the house, we got Prime shipping on Amazon. I'm telling you, if you try, you'll love it. And with that, folks, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. When I said that this sandwich changed my life, I truly mean that. I don't know where I'd be at today if I was still doing things the old way and I wasn't able to make this entire fitness thing like a lifestyle, right? I always tell people, if the diet you're on, you don't enjoy it, you don't see yourself still following it 10 years from now, then it can never actually be a lifestyle. It's gonna be a short-term fix. When you can actually eat foods you enjoy, ones that are actually healthy or beneficial to you, that right there is the secret. Well, I took up enough of your time. Appreciate you as always. If you ever like the clothes I wear in these videos, YoungLA.com. My code RJ will save you money. They got stuff for men and women. It's all I wear. And if you want me to make you a meal plan filled with foods like this for specifically burning fat and building muscle, then head to my website, RemingtonJsFitness.com, fill out a questionnaire, and we can get started. And with that, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all at the next video. See you guys. Peace.